What's up, everybody? Hope everyone had a. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hope everyone had a blessed Friday. Mine was busy per usual. The restaurant business for you. I wish I could take off on the weekends like some people get to, but it is what it is. So what can I say? It is what I chose to do. But no matter what, it will not stop me from being able to enjoy football to some extent. Because we do, have TVs at work, so can see football during football season. But it's of course it's not the same as when you're off. You get to enjoy it fully. Unless you got a lot going on, then maybe not so much. It's always fun to see where people are going to gather to watch football. Whether it's a restaurant, a bar, a sports bar, someone's house, maybe you're driving, maybe you're just listening to it in the car. But there's so many places you can enjoy a football game for sure. So, at the end of the day, as long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. Truthfully. Ugh. So, I do hope everyone had a great Friday. Started the weekend. Of course, my weekend's not till Monday, but that's fine. Draft was crazy. Rounds 2 and 3 tonight. Some teams really made some big leaps in improvement for their teams. And, see how it translates in September. We'll find out a lot of answers to for a lot of teams. How much do they improve? Hey, how we doing tonight? Welcome to the chat. You doing good? You have a good night? My night was busy. But here to have fun talking to everyone, which I always look forward to doing when I do my live streams. 5 nights a week. Always late. Sometimes I wish it could be a little, earlier. Oh, you're 9 years old? Okay. It's daytime there? Oh, okay. Well, welcome. Appreciate you being here. It's definitely safe for you to watch. You know, don't say anything bad. I don't think your mom and dad would be upset. with you watching my channel. I wonder how many hours time different it is in the Philippines from here. I wonder. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of a lot of kids use their mom or dad's account when they watch YouTube, which is normal over here anyway. Yeah, I have a son. He's much older than you though. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, my son's 25, so just a little bit older than you. So y'all let me know what y'all think of what happened in the draft. Uh, not my thing. Sorry. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm sorry about that. More than welcome to be here and have fun, but yeah, I don't do anything like that. You have a little brother? Okay. That's good to hear. Make sure you take care of your little brother. It's very important to watch out for him. Did anyone catch round 2 and 3 of the draft that's watching right now? Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, I hear you. Oh, he's only 2. Yeah, he's very young. Make sure you look out for him. What'd you What'd you think of night 2 of the draft, bro? I saw we got a wide receiver, so that that was interesting. Yeah, I don't know anything about him. I have to look him up and see how good he is. Yeah, me too. I definitely want to go lineman as well. Um, I mean, y'all a real good team. Not gonna deny that. But we could have a bounce back here and make some noise with the moves that we make so far. So we'll see how your guys do. That's the fun thing about the draft. You know, we'll get a lot of answers. You know, if y'all didn't lose Nick Bosa and Fred Warner last year in the playoffs, who knows what y'all would have done? Y'all might have gone to the Super Bowl. That's why I gotta have the next man mentality. You know, someone gets injured, who's gonna step up and replace him and play well? You know, that's the question. You know, because if someone's not going to do that, it's going to stop you from getting where you want to get. Oh, that's very nice to hear. You think he's the best gift. That's awesome. That is very awesome. Always remember that. Another wave of releases. Who got released? Yeah, I'll give you my opinion when I find out who was on that wave of releases that you're talking about. Yeah, what's going on? How we doing tonight? I mean, that's good that y'all did that, because you need to get much better so y'all can do something. You like John Cena? Yeah, a lot of people like John Cena. But yeah, Steelers definitely need a better draft than the Ravens to try to catch up to them a little bit. Wow, that's interesting, bro. That's very interesting who got released from WWE. Wow. Guess we'll see if any of them go back to AEW. That should be interesting. Well, we'll see about that, my friend. We'll see about that. You know, what would be funny is if we played you and we have Brandon Ayuk and he goes off against you. That would be funny. We'll wait and see. I know y'all would not like that if we played you and we had Brandon Ayuk and he goes off for like 150, 200 yards with some multiple touchdowns against you. Yes, he is. He definitely is. I agree. Um, I never tried driving backwards. I don't think that would be the safest thing to try. I agree about Jesus for sure. Absolutely. I'm not sure what that is. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, I didn't notice it. Yeah, some things I just don't notice. Try to notice the important things that people say for sure. So how you doing tonight? Everything good? Surprised my usual football buddies haven't shown up in the chat yet. Um, yeah, I don't talk anything like related to politics on here. No, my window's high up in the air. No one can peek in. Hey, what's up, brother? Good to see you on here. Did your Bears do anything good in the draft? Well, if you think about it, he's very much tied into political stuff and a lot of evil, for sure. You know, I try to keep things fun here and lighthearted. You know, I don't want to talk about that monster on my channel respectfully. You know, outside this platform, I have plenty to say on that. But I just, like I said, respectfully, I don't want to talk about that type of stuff on here. Appreciate that. Oh, heard, bro. Yeah, Space Cowboy. I'm definitely excited for the season, but we got months to go. Military history. I have no doubt there's some really fascinating things with military history for sure. Probably a lot of awesome documentaries. I'm surprised at your age you like watching history of military. You don't like watching cartoons? When I was that age, I definitely watched cartoons. All right, really, bro. You no, no, not you, bro. No, there's a youngster on the chat. I'm surprised he likes watching military stuff at his age. I don't hear kids saying too often they like watching stuff on military history. I would think they'd want to watch cartoons instead or other things. I don't know. It's a lot different from when I was a kid compared to nowadays and what kids like to watch. Not sure. Anyone else catch the draft? Rounds two and three tonight. Love to hear about if you did, because I did not get to watch it, unfortunately. I was busy at work, so I could not pay attention to the TVs. The Space Cowboy, you misbehave again, talking about us drafting Taylor Swift. So wrong. Um, I hear you on that. I was not happy about. I'm sure you probably heard J, Jaden Ivy from the Bulls getting released um, over some nonsense. I didn't agree with that. Yeah, I saw that Space Cowboy. Well, that's interesting. That's really interesting. How we doing? Welcome to the chat. Come on in, everyone. See a decent amount of people watching. Come on in. Say hi. Let's talk. What are you scared about? Yeah, no one should be scared here. You know, have good conversations. I don't think got anything to worry about there. I don't think so. Thanks, Space Cowboy. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, so I have no idea what that means. Make sure we're behaving on the chat, please. I don't want anyone to get timed out. Hey, little buddy, I don't think you got to worry about that. You'll be fine. So let's not be talking about that, please. We're here to have fun, not get super serious. Thank you. Everyone's here to have fun, not be super serious, not to be mean to each other. So let's make sure we're doing that, okay? Keep the conversations lighthearted. You know, talk sports, wrestling, movies, TV. Nothing political, nothing scary. Please and thank you. Uh, I get it. I understand that, bro. Uh, we live in a tough time, but when I'm going through something, I rely on Jesus. He helps me get through anything. Yeah, I don't know if you're spiritual or not, brother, but that's that's where I turn when I'm going through something. Yeah, amen to that. Um, I think he's a very good linebacker, bro. Uh, that's beautiful. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. That's the most important thing you could ever do is accept the Lord. There's all types of denominations. As long as you know who Jesus is and you accept Jesus, that's all that matters. Yeah, I agree, Space Cowboy, for sure. I definitely agree. That is very true, bro. That is very true. Yeah, Space Cowboy, like he, you know, he's gonna help our defense get better. We definitely got a lot younger defensively, so I'm really looking forward to, getting to work and see what they do. You know, we haven't made a lot of moves offensively yet. I think that's coming. I don't know much about the receiver we drafted, so I want to definitely check that out and see what's going on there. Hey, what's up, brother? I I'll tell you this: if I got $10 for every time I got told I look like Doug Hefferman, I'd be rich. I don't know what it is about him, but last year when they made it, yeah, I was a bit surprised. I definitely was a bit surprised they made it. I hope they don't make it this coming season. That's for sure. I'm hoping the Bills will be better and you know not allow that to happen. And I don't want the Chiefs to make it either, because the Chiefs are like pretty much the new Patriots. So I don't want to see that. I don't want to see those teams get back to the Super Bowl. I mean, unfortunately, yeah, I don't like to admit that um, that he's a goat, but he's got, 7 rings, so I gotta give him that. I get asked that all the time, Brad. That seems to be a very popular question that I'm asked. But no, I'm not. I'm not related to him. Yeah, not related. Oh yeah, Tom Brady cheated. Absolutely. You don't want to say stuff like that, but it's true and there's evidence of it. And I'm not saying he cheated for every championship he won, because that's not accurate, but uh, a couple of them he definitely did cheat. And then the referees always bailed him out. Ronaldo. Hopefully he didn't cheat, but I don't watch soccer, so I don't know. How we doing tonight? Welcome to the chat. I mean, the Giants had a good draft. I mean, what am I going to say? They didn't. I got to be objective on here. Of course, I'm gonna talk about my teams and how I feel, but if someone else did good, I gotta say that objectively. Yeah, Giants had a very good draft so far, so I get it. I have no idea. I'm waiting to see where Stefan Diggs goes. Honestly, I'm really interested to see what team picks him up because he's still got a lot to offer. I feel. Hey Billy, how we doing? Yeah, I do have feet. Okay, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing footage on him and see how good he's going to be for us. Let's see what who I remind you of. What's up, bro? That sucks to hear. The Bills have not drafted very well. That disappoints me. Um, no, no political talk, bro. Please. Yeah, I hear you on that, nature boy. I don't know what they're doing, bro. Which TV show, Billy? I mean, we'll see. We'll see what Mendoza does. No, no Jeffrey Epstein talk here, please. What's up, Patrick? You guys drafted really good. Yeah, I hear that, nature boy. That's funny, bro. I don't know if money will be on here tonight. Billy, someone else said the same thing before you. Um, Preferably not, please. That was a horrible day in our history. Don't want to talk about that here, please. Yeah, this please everyone make sure we're not talking about anything political here, okay? This is not the platform for that. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Yeah, no, everyone, please, no politics. Nothing to do with politics on here, please. Because we're not be discussing that. We talk sports, wrestling, movies, TV. Talk about Jesus, but nothing to do with politics. Please and thank you. Yeah, Patrick, I agree about Sonny Styles for sure. Yeah, no, they didn't pick Sonny. He came to us, so I'm not mad at it. Hey, how we doing, brother? Um, we only had two picks between rounds 1 through 3. We got a solid linebacker and, from what I understand, a pretty solid receiver. So we'll see what happens. mini camps, training camps, see how they gel into the system. Yeah, because we made different moves where we lost, um, draft picks. Yeah, I agree, bro, for sure. Oh my gosh, bro. I like the first part you said, but then you had to bring up Jackson Mahomes. Come on, bro. Yeah, health is key. Health is key for sure. Hey, for any of you that are new here and you want to help support the channel, which is greatly appreciated, please like, share, subscribe. Yes, he is, bro. Because all your support means the world to me, and I won't have a channel, wouldn't have a channel without y'all's support. So please and thank you for all your support. Um, hey, how we doing? I think the defense, bro, is going to be much improved from last year. We definitely got younger. There's no Von Miller. There's no Lattimore, who all he did was get cooked. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear the frustration about the Bills not capitalizing where they should have in the draft so far. But I think the Commanders' defense is going to be much improved, for sure. Hey, how we doing tonight? Welcome to the chat. Oh, I'll tell you, heating a heating pad is an old man's best friend sometimes, especially when you do a physical job. Chicago Cubs best team. Heard that. Well, hopefully the next amount of picks they get, they pick the right players. Hopefully. Oh, like, are you talking about my first live stream on this channel, or are you talking tonight? Just to verify. Okay. Oh yeah, the Mets are a hot mess. I don't know what the heck's going on with them because they're better than what they're playing. NWO for life reference. Wow. Whew. That's so funny. Random NWO references during the chat. Uh, I hear you. I hear you, Space Cowboy. Happy birthday to Chloe. How old's Chloe today? Um, I started this channel just over 9 weeks ago, so not very long. I know a lot of wonderful people that help support my channel. And meeting new people every day. I it has nothing to do with that, bro. Usually, someone asks for a shout out for a family member's birthday. They're not little like that. Well, happy early birthday to you. Yeah, my birthday is February 14th. So we got a long ways before we get back to that. Whew. But yeah, I like baseball, but it's so long of a season. Oh, what got me into doing content, bro, was oh, that's awesome! Congratulations, Space Cowboy. I'm very happy for you, brother. So, my brother, the Party Monster, I would go on his channel. Th- Thanks, bro. Um, I would go on his channel and do wrestling talk, and you know his uh, his supporters on his channel start asking why don't I have my own channel. So it kept happening, and then I had another brother who has a YouTube channel. Said why don't you give it a try? Maybe you'll be good at it. So here we are. You know, 9 weeks and a couple days in. I really love doing it. It's a lot of fun. Meeting new people. Um, so uh, meeting new people and bonding with new people is a beautiful thing. Um, Two guys that we're talking about, one's my age and one's younger than me, but they both have different types of channels. Um, maybe down the road, I might I might do that, bro. I might do something with video games, but I want to just focus on, getting this channel really going and getting it monetized, and then, down the road, that's something I could think about because I do watch channels where they're doing video games and breaking down everything, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, I hear that. Mel Gibson's overrated. Why do you think Mel Gibson's overrated? I see I see 9 likes. Can we get more likes? Brad, if I got $10 for every time I heard that reference, I'd be rich. Seriously. Having fun talking sports, wrestling, movies, TV shows. Hey, what's up, Dave? How we doing, brother? Good to see you on here. Been dealing with some interesting stuff on the chat tonight, for sure. Some real interesting comments. If I got $10 for every time I got a Doug Hefferman reference, I'd be rich. No, Brad. Only on here. No one at my job says that. No one in my personal life says that. It's only on my channel. Why that is, I don't know. Yeah, I hear that. I I don't know what to tell you, Brad. I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, Dave. The Browns are really rocking out the draft this year. I'd never be a mall cop. I don't. I don't have a picture of him, Brad. And also, I'm a lot taller than him. You know, Kevin James is short. I'm tall. I'm doing this from my phone, bro. I can't do that from the phone when I'm doing my live stream from the phone. I'm sorry. Maybe another time. That I'm not sure, bro. Not sure. Because I didn't, you know, I don't know who picked who really in the second and third round. I'm sure Dave definitely watched the draft. I would imagine so. He will definitely answer stuff. Why are you laughing, Katie? What's so funny? How we doing tonight? Heard that. Heard that, Bertado. Uh, yeah. I mean, hopefully, rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7 will be different. I am 46. I can tell you, getting older sucks. That I can tell you. Wake up in the morning and my body's screaming at me. Yeah, what can I do? What can I do? So you say, Katie. So you say. Oh gosh. What'd you What'd you think of the draft day for night two? Besides the Browns doing really well. Interesting. Uh, interesting names. Uh, my nickname's Big John, Grizzly Bear, Big Bad Wolf. Yeah, cool nicknames, at least for me. I mean, we'll see, Brotato. We'll see, you know? That's an interesting point, Dave. Definitely an interesting point for sure. Hey, Dave, I don't know if we'll see money here tonight after we cooked Trevor Lawrence last night. We'll see, Brotato. You know? We'll see. Heck, I mean, the Browns look like they're getting better, so that might not be a bad idea. Yeah, we need money to show back up on here so everyone can mess with him about Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, he really messed up when he said he was better than Josh Allen. That was a no go for all of us, I think. Because those that actually like football know how good Josh Allen is. The only thing Josh Allen hasn't done was win a Super Bowl. And if they can get that defense right to go with what they do offensively, a Super Bowl is coming for the Buffalo Bills. And then, you know, he would definitely get a statue in front of their new stadium if he's able to get that done. Because it's such a sad story to see a team go 4 years in a row and not win. It's a very sad situation. because that'll never happen again in football. Good point, Brotato. No, Dave, he's not. He's not. Obviously, he's not. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is like, and if we're being honest, he's middle of the pack quarterback, you know, but and nothing more. No, he's not top 10. That's true. He's not top 10. That's facts. I want to see if Joe Burrow is healthy this year. If he's healthy, you know, the Bengals' offense will flourish. But will they do anything defensively? That's the question. If the Bengals can get defense, they would actually have a chance at doing something for sure. But I just don't know. You know, it's a wait and see, so to speak. Wait and see what happens. All right, bro. Appreciate you being on here for a bit. Hope you get some good sleep. I'll talk to you later. Because I'll tell you this, when I get off here, I'm going right to sleep too. Sucks getting older. Can't hang like I used to. I mean, yeah, Brotato. I mean, that's valid. I mean, all those guys are good. You know, all those guys have won Super Bowls. All right, baby Bowser reference. Super Mario Land, Yoshi's Island. Oh, what a great game that was back in the day. All the Super Mario games were great. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I hear that, Dave. I hear that. Our resident Falcons fan is not on tonight, sadly. Unless he pops up later. And our resident Carolina Panthers fan is not with us either. And our resident Steelers fan also is not with us. Because their back and forths are epic. Good point, Bertato, for sure. Oh yeah, sports guy. Yep. Also, one of my brothers at work is a diehard Patriots fan. I have to listen to how great they are all the time from him. Drives me nuts. I told him I hope he had fun watching his quarterback get sacked 10,000 times in the Super Bowl last year. I mean, and you think about, also Dave Rotato is our, diehard Bills fan. Bills are my second favorite team after the Commanders. I mean, I definitely want to see Josh do something special. Yep, absolutely, bro. Go Bills. Yep. You get no argument from me there. Except where I would be in a tough spot if it was Commanders versus the Bills in the Super Bowl. Obviously, not an issue for you, but it'd be an issue for me because it's my first and second team facing each other. That would be crazy. But obviously, I have to root for the Commanders just a tad more. That's the only tricky thing about having two teams, especially if both teams are good. You know, they you have the possibility of them playing each other in the Super Bowl. You get no argument from me on that, Rotato. Yeah, you get no argument from me on that. If it were to happen this year, I would agree with you for sure. It would be an interesting problem to have, though, if if it were to happen. But hopefully, the Bills have a good day 3 draft. That would be very nice. Sad I'm drinking Monster and I'm like yawning so much. It's crazy. Well, hopefully he does well. You know, that's all you can hope from any draft pick. That's interesting, Dave. That's definitely interesting. Well, Bertato, I hope that Chubb does play well. Yeah, that's all we can hope for, even though I understand your point. I hope so, bro. I hope we can do that to the Eagles. I can't stand the Eagles. It would be nice to beat them twice for sure. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe that could happen, which would be awesome. Because then I can mess with my Eagle fan friends. wish I could, wish we could fast forward the football season, in a sense, not completely. There's too many good movies to see before we get to football season. Like I can't wait for Masters of the Universe. I can't wait for Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Yeah, those two movies I'm definitely seeing. Within a week of them coming out. We'll see how DJ Moore plays out for sure. Oh, that's interesting, Dave. Go for the Browns? Okay. Hey, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Uh, that's uh, that's an interesting point for sure. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, yeah. If the Browns made it to the Super Bowl, that would be insane. Really, Mike Tyson and Floyd are fighting? I'll be at work. I didn't know they were fighting tomorrow. That's interesting. Uh, I hope they're not cursed, Dave. I don't want them to be going through the Danhausen. That guy. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. Break the curse. For sure. Yeah, after what they did to McDermott, yeah, you have to you have to wonder for sure. Um, what what's that? What type of music is that? What's going on? How we doing? I've never heard of that. Um, we'll see how it plays out for them for sure. I mean, the Titans need all the help they can get. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I've never heard Memphis rap. That's for sure. Uh, talking football. Yeah, what's weird is the Bills' new stadium's on the same property as the old stadium. That's interesting for sure. I haven't watched rugby in a little while, but I do enjoy watching when I do. You shouldn't be surprised by that, Dave. Honestly. Oh, the Bills' new stadium is sick. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Definitely gonna have to check that out. Yeah, I am happy about Sunny Styles for sure. Hey, how we doing? Anyone that's new here, you want to help my channel, support my channel, help my channel grow? Please make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video, share it. It means a lot, helps me out. I really truly appreciate it. Oh, that would be interesting if they do that. We'll see though. I do have a job. This I do on the side. But thank you. Been in the restaurant business 27 years. I mean, we'll see, Brotato. We'll see, you know. I mean, what's crazy is if the Browns and the Raiders are the ones that have the best draft. That would definitely be interesting for sure. But the question is how long? What type of music you like to listen to, bro? The Jets won the draft. Wow. The Jets won something that would be interesting for sure. I mean, it's a possibility, Potato, for sure. I just don't know. Oh, I mean that's cool, bro. That's an important thing for sure because that is a real problem, that we have going on in the country. They're still owned by the Bills. I love that. Well, that's not very nice. Hey, what's up, Jamie? How we doing, brother? Yeah, I would definitely have to check it out, bro, for sure. Hey, how we doing? Welcome to the chat. I hope you enjoy it, Jamie. Hey, you're welcome, bro. If y'all are new here, you want to help support my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. All support means the world to me. It helps me out, and I can't thank you enough. Yeah, I did. I played baseball and basketball. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Means a lot, truly. 2030 is going to be our first season there at RFK. Oh, geez. Um, Honestly, Bertato, I would say Penix should start. Yeah, Jamie. Yeah, it sucks. They did break ground though, so they should be starting to build it very soon. Hey, what's up, money? Good to see you, brother. We were talking about your boy Trevor Lawrence earlier. I know you were not happy about that roasting from last night. What'd you, what'd you say? 2 hours of roasting my quarterback is crazy work. Welcome back, though. Glad you're here. I ain't gonna mess with you like what happened last night. Did the Lakers win today? That's a good question, Jamie. I'm not sure. That's a good question, Jeff. That's a good question. Yeah, I wonder what happened in the NBA playoffs. And now I need to find out. Hmm. Well, to answer your question, the Lakers won. They're up 3-0, which is crazy. Hey, how we doing tonight? Welcome to the chat. It's crazy that the Knicks are down 2-1. The Panthers drafted a couple of busts. That's crazy. Um, I've never. How is disc golf, Jeff? I've never played it. How is that? Oh, the Knicks are down 2-1. Money. Oh, I tell you, Jamie. I hope Tiger um, stays in rehab until he gets better. I really want him to get better. I'd like to see him get healthy and maybe, um, you know, be good at golf again. Oh, okay, with a frisbee. Okay. 500 to 600 feet. That sounds pretty cool. Knicks and Hawks game 4 tonight. Thunder's up 2-0. That's not a surprise. It's going to be interesting to see if Wemby comes back in this series against the Trailblazers. Oh, that's a good question, Jamie. That is a very good question. As long as it's not the Patriots, the Chiefs, or the Eagles, I'm good. Steelers versus Panthers. That would be interesting for sure. Definitely would be interesting. To answer your question there, I mean, Debo played with my guys last year. He wasn't bad, but he's not going to get like top dollar. That's for sure. I think someone will give him a shot. I would imagine. Bills versus Rams. That'd be a great Super Bowl. Holy moly, that'd be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun. Well, Trevor is bigger than Bryce, that's for sure. Well, Jeff, they're not going to have a weak schedule this year, I don't think, considering they won the Super Bowl. Yeah, I think we get the schedules get released in a couple weeks, so it's going to be interesting to see where everyone's team schedule are, how many teams have a lot of primetime games. It will be very interesting for sure to see who gets a lot. There we go again. There we go again. That's a good point, bro. But their schedules are going to be tougher this year, for sure. Well, part of it was Drake May playing really good, Dave. That I'm sure that had something to do with it. Definitely had something to do with it. The current John Elway, who's like 60 something years old. I don't know if I would do that, bro. I don't know if he still could sling a football around. Honestly. Uh, Golf versus the Patriots. That Super Bowl sucked. That was such a boring Super Bowl. I think what was the score, 10-7, something like that. That was not fun at all. I did not like that Super Bowl. Hey Dave, did you notice I'm in the recliner tonight instead of my computer chair with my championship belts? But it's also where my heating pad is. That's probably what's making me sleepy. Yeah, Brotato, I think Shador will get better for sure. But it's going to take time. You know, you're not going to become the man just like that. Gotta protect the quarterback, that's for sure. You don't protect the quarterback, you're not going to go very far. I wonder what's going to happen to Deshaun Watson. You talk about a bust as far as a contract goes. 250 million fully guaranteed, and how much of that has he earned? It's been really bad. that contract. Prison. That's a good question, Bertato. It's a good question. Yeah, see if they can get rid of them and how much it would cost against their draft capital. I mean, we're gonna find out, Jeff, if Munkin's a joke or not. Hey, welcome back, bro. Yeah, that was smart to get rid of Cousins in that cap hit. Um, I haven't watched UFC in a bit. Um, to be honest, bro. You're not wrong, Jeff. Like that Patriots game, like if I remember correctly, Derrick Henry had like 120 yards and 2 touchdowns, and then they sent him the whole fourth quarter. If they didn't sit Derrick Henry, they would have won that game against the Patriots and might have been in the playoffs. UFC's going downhill. That sucks. That's a good point, Potato. Yeah, Jeff, the whole quarter. Yeah, that was diabolical. And then the lame excuses as to why after the game. That was absolutely horrible decision making. And I don't think it was Munkin that made that decision. You know, Harbaugh has the final say. Oh, that's interesting, Dave. What do you think about that? Oh, did the Dodgers play like crap, Jeff? I mean, if they, hey, how we doing? Yeah, that's interesting. Hey, how we doing? Oh, Dodgers got beat up by the Cubs. Okay, that's good. I like seeing the Dodgers lose, considering they win so much. Hey, how we doing? Welcome to the chat. I see 17 likes. What y'all think? Can we get to 20? Can we get to 20 likes? I wish. I wish we'd go back to the Redskins for sure. Uh, Micah Parsons got traded to the Packers last offseason. What do you talking about, Jeff? What team? I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Broteo, that's absolute interesting subject here um, with the name. I don't I don't have anything set up to take donations, unfortunately, unless they'll be available when I get monetized one day. I have no idea. Um, but yeah, like apparently most of the Native American community is fine with you know us being called the Redskins, but there's a small group of them that you know have an issue. So yeah, I just don't know. Um, that I'm not sure, Magnus. Unfortunately, I'm very sorry because I'm there's a lot I'm trying to figure out. Um, I wish you the best with your diet tomorrow, bro. Wish you the best. I agree. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's the best thing you can do. And if you find out something of importance, please let me know. I agree. When you say real Max the Legend, what are you referring to? Glad you're okay. Like falling off a ladder is does not sound like fun. Yo, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you. Hey, what's up, little bro? Good to see you on here. Look at all these hearts. I love it. Yeah, apparently I did, Dave. Yeah, let's get some more likes on here. We're at 19. What we got? Come on. Yay, 20. Y'all rock. I appreciate you. Yeah, Dave. Uh, you're not wrong. Little bro decided to come on the live stream 1 hour and 40 minutes into it. we didn't have a second round pick, little bro. We got a wide receiver in the third round. Oh, you're playing video games. Okay, heard that. We didn't have many draft picks this season. We only have like five picks. Yeah, Ravens drafting good for sure, bro. Let what is that? I mean, doesn't every team need a receiver, Dave? Um, I I mean, I can do predictions. I don't I don't sports bet on here though. But if you ask me who I feel is gonna win, I can do that for sure. Vic on the Redskins, that's funny. Cowboys, oh boy. Depends on what sport we're talking about. Because I can't tell you how many times I've done something with that and lose by one leg, which annoyed the heck out of me. You're welcome. Miller Light. Wow. The Panthers should have drafted Tua. That's crazy. That would be interesting, Bertado. Uh, I'm sorry to hear that about your uncle. Um, I don't drink alcohol. I could get very sick because of my cancer, so I can't drink alcohol. Yeah, go Bills. Yep, Bills my second team. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Yeah, I just have to be very careful. Quick cut creations. I don't want to do anything that could jeopardize my health. Yeah, little bro, it's nice when you have backup for your Panthers. Our Falcons brother hasn't been on tonight. Hey, how we doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome from Ireland. I got Irish blood in me. I definitely want to go to Ireland one day for sure. You're welcome. I hear Ireland's beautiful. Two of my favorite wrestlers are Irish, Finn Balor and Sheamus. Yeah, I definitely want to go to Ireland one day. I want to visit, the whole. Really, Katie Hornswoggle. Really, Hornswoggle's not even Irish. Yeah, Conor McGregor. Yeah, for sure. I don't care, Katie. All right, Brotato. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out tonight. You rock. Um, I was born in D.C. I've lived in Maryland my whole life. Little bro, you say Micah Parsons is washed? I don't agree with that. I can't mess with it right now, Katie. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Uh, the most likes I've ever gotten um, is like 67 for a live stream one time. Um, I I don't know Saint. No. Yeah, money was here. I don't think Micah Parsons is going to beat Miles Garrett's sack record. He can't stop a nosebleed. That's funny. Hey, how we doing? Welcome to the chat. Doing good. How about you? Papa Bryce. That is funny. You got jokes, old bro. I appreciate that. Definitely got good jokes for sure. Who's your team, bro? Who you roll with? Um, I don't watch a UFL, bro. Really, little bro? Really? Oh, dang, they had 11 picks, Dave. That's crazy. I don't know if they'll be able to sign all 11 picks. That's asking a lot, for sure. Oh, you a Cowboys fan, bro? Oh, okay. I mean, your name would suggest it. Yeah, Deshaun Watson. What a horrible thing that was for the Browns to deal with. Well, bro, I'll tell you this: you being a Cowboy fan, and I've had this conversation with many Cowboys fans. Um, as long as Jerry Jones is the owner, I don't see y'all going to Super Bowl again. I just he treats it like a TV show. Like he wants them to talk about the Cowboys, but he doesn't want to actually really truly win. Watson solid on the Oilers. That's funny. Heard that, little bro. Heard that. I mean, that's a good point, uh, Drew. I mean, we also didn't have the draft picks either. Well, I have like 5 draft picks total. Just like feels like nothing. Never say never, little bro. Um, I would say offensive lineman, maybe someone else in the secondary. Chiefs, oh no. Oh, got a Vikings fan in the house. Okay. Yeah, Vikings got potential to be good this year for sure. Go Packs, go. Guess we'll see, bro. I I feel Kyler Murray's gonna have a bounce back here. I just have this feeling. Think he's gonna play well. No, we're the Commanders now, which is not much better, to be honest. Hey, I see we got 22 likes. We got some more likes in us, gang. Can we get to at least 25? What y'all think? Um, I I think DQ isn't going anywhere. Oh no, the Washington football team was growing on. Oh no. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Hey, for those that are new here, you want to help support the channel, I really appreciate you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell notifications. I post new content out every day. Hey, how we doing? Yeah, Dave. Red Bulls would have been awesome. I would love, I would love that. That, like, and the helmet would have been awesome, for sure. With a wolf on it. Oh, that'd be so cool. Yeah, little bro, but I don't know anything about him though. I don't know how good he is. I hope he's a very good receiver. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna have to look up information for sure. Well, we only have like oh, he's solid. Okay, appreciate that. We only have three more picks left for this draft, which is horrible. Yeah, I definitely want Terry to have one-on-one coverage. So, yeah, Dave, for sure. Yeah, bro. I mean, because we made some moves in free agency the last year or two where we lost some draft picks for sure. But yeah, I mean, y'all having a good draft. I mean, it's going to be interesting. The Giants have definitely had a good draft, but I also think John Harbaugh is going to change the Giants for the better. Giants, could do really well this year. They definitely have talent, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean that's interesting. That's a good point. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, Harbaugh is a good coach. Whether you like him or not, you gotta give him that. Yeah, little bro, but they gain from it, so it's not the end of the world for them. Oh, a herniated disc? That's not good. Oh, right now, Wow. Yeah, you get it. Yeah. But y'all definitely got more draft picks than us, bro, to be honest. Hopefully next draft we have 7 if not more, which would be cool. And I'd love to have like 10 draft picks. I think that would be very beneficial. Wow, little bro, this is the first time I hear you saying the Cowboys are your second team. Were you scared to tell me this earlier? I, I don't know about that, little bro. I don't understand. Like, I had someone tell me they, um, all right, well, I didn't, I must have not got that memo, little bro. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I hear you on that, bro. That's funny, Dave. All right, that's fair, little bro. That's fair. Okay. I think I'm starting to remember you saying that. I get that. Panthers are your number one. I respect that. But it's just weird to say like the Cowboys and the Redskins too. Like it's. I mean, I feel like if you pick anyone from Ohio State or Alabama, you're good. They have so many other players from both schools go pro. Oh, got a 49ers fan. How we doing? Yeah, for sure, little bro. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I bleed bleed blue for life, bro. You see who I like, and I'm you know on this platform I'm objective. I don't give anyone a hard time too much about who you like. Mess around a little bit, but not gonna be disrespectful or anything like that. I want to be objective and speak professionally on each team, like them or not. That's the fairest thing to do in this platform. Um, Panthers, I could see 10-7, 11-6, and I could see my guys uh, 9-8, 10-7, somewhere around there. Um, yeah, I wish we were still the Redskins, but I have no control over that. Yeah, little bro. If you finish with that record, you'd be in the playoffs for sure. um, yeah, I hear you on that, bro. I do have some Philly fans here that I'm friends with that are pretty cool. But there's no way I go to Philadelphia, deck down my gear. I'd be getting in a fight. Work was busy, little bro. Do not pick Jalen Hurts for fantasy football. That is an automatic L. All right, bleed blue. See you soon, bro. You're welcome. Yeah, Niners are pretty good. That's for sure. Can't get on them. They're a very good team. Hey, how we doing? Welcome to the chat. Like the name Night Slasher. That's pretty cool. One of the coolest names I saw in the chat yesterday was I fear werewolf, something like that. That was pretty cool. How we doing, Night Slayer? Doing good? You in the football, bro? What's that? Hey, how you doing, Grim Reaper? Yeah, I remember you, bro. I appreciate you. Oh, you drunk? Heard that, bro. At least your team's really good, so you got that. You got me to say what? Yeah, I hear that, little bro. I hear that. Oh, getting old sucks. Gosh, I feel like I have to stretch all the freaking time. I feel like you said that earlier, Dave. Agreed with that, little bro. Agreed with that. Hornets fan. Yeah, see, we got 25 likes. We got any more likes in us, gang? Appreciate more likes if we can get it. 26, appreciate that. Uh, no, little bro, sorry. I'm glad you're a Hornets fan, but I'm not a Hornets fan. I'm sorry. If he's a 49ers fan, he probably likes Golden State, I would imagine. Ah, I guessed it correctly. Does Golden State have any more opportunity to win a championship with that team? I don't know if he's going to get one more ring though, bro. Because they're struggling. You're saying basketball is born to watch, Dave? I really love the basketball playoffs. I can watch the regular season too, but I really like watching the playoffs is the best. Of course, some sports seasons are so long. Not football. Well, his dad played for the Hornets, Dell Curry, so that'd be interesting. I hear you on that, Dave. I hear you on that. There was a different era when Jordan, Bird, Magic played for sure. That was such a great time for basketball. Um, I can appreciate the joke, but my mom passed away about 2 years ago. Because I don't know if Draymond Green is gonna still be with them next year because they're the old team where they were so good together. You know, I feel like Draymond and Steph are the only ones left. I mean, the sad thing is, Mark Jackson's the one that put that team together. Steve Kerr gets all the credit, and that gets on my nerves because Mark Jackson's a heck of a coach. And why he's not getting another chance to coach is crazy to me. Not everyone knows that, though. You know, not everyone pays attention to those types of things. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? Sorry you're sick, bro. Appreciate you stopping by to say hi. Hope you feel better. But you get my point, bro. You know, Mark Jackson doesn't get the credit he deserves. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Um, yeah, I stream five nights a week. So yeah, you'll see me on here. It's always late. I appreciate the support, bro. Thank you. Oh, Dave, that man, forget the Raven fans on here. That y'all gonna fight for real. Cause there are people like I talk to people about Lamar, and they're ready to crash out. And I say Lamar's good in the regular season, but he can't get done in the playoffs. Yeah, I got people making excuses for him every loss he gets. It's like you have to go out there and execute the plays. Oh dang, Cam Newton was way better than Lamar. Dang gone. Yo, LaChoke Jackson, that's crazy. Hey, Josh Allen's got 8 playoff victories, not a choker. Yeah, money wasn't on too long tonight. He probably was a he probably was afraid um, that Trevor Lawrence was going to get made fun of for 2 hours. Okay, John, I don't think Josh Allen's a choke artist when most of his playoff performances have been very good. The defense got to step up. Yeah, I'm hoping Jaden Daniels bounces back for sure. Thanks for sharing that memory, bro. That's awesome. I mean, yeah, he did. I mean, this past year, the Denver game, he was his worst playoff game that he's ever had, with 5 turnovers. I mean, every great quarterback has bad games in the playoffs for sure. You know, not every game is going to be great. Even Tom Brady's struggled in the playoffs at times. Yeah, you're not wrong, bro. Yeah, I agree 100%. What we talking? You talking about Kevin Durant, bro? He was on good wings with the Heat. That's interesting, little bro, for sure. Definitely interesting. I feel like KD, a lot of people like him and some do not. That's a good point, bro. I mean, the whole Durant thing going to Golden State was um, a very pathetic, soft move, and Adam Silver should never allowed it. When Derrick Rose was healthy, he was phenomenal. They couldn't stay healthy, and that was the biggest problem for him. Sadly. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that is a very good point. You're gonna block Paul to the Lakers, but you're gonna let Kevin Durant go to a team that won like 70 games. That's real crazy. Now you got a point, John. You got a point. That is a good point, little bro, for sure. I love watching Steve Nash. Steve Nash was phenomenal. I really like Steve Nash. He was so fun to watch. He was a very good point guard. You're not wrong, little bro. They sure did. They sure did help him win. It was just crazy how the Raptors beat them when KD went down with the knee. Hey, how you doing, bro? Yeah, I'm. Commanders are my first team. Bills are my second. Hey, how we doing, Gary? Yeah, I mean, CP3 is awesome and Nash is awesome. Heard that, bro. I don't think there's any issues having two teams as long as they're not in the same division. Yeah, that's it. That's a good point, little bro. Heard that, Dave. Hey, how we doing tonight? Go Birds. Yeah. Heard that. um, they got Sonny Styles at linebacker, bro, and we got a decent wide receiver. But that's it so far. Yeah, you're not wrong, bro. I mean, Houston's on the verge of getting swept. They're down. They're down 3-zip. Another Trevor Lawrence joke. Gotta love it. Money's probably over all of us making fun of Trevor Lawrence. Heard that, bro. Heard that. Here's a question for y'all. Where do you want to see Giannis go next season? If y'all had to take a guess, because I think that could change how things play out next year. Why am I not surprised you guys said that? hmm. Oh, if he went to the Hawks, that would be crazy. Oh no, I don't want him to go to the 76ers. Oh, I would so not like that. I don't want him to go to the Warriors. Not at all, little bro. I don't want to see that. Exactly. You want him to stay with the Bucks, Dave? Miami Heat, that's interesting. I'm surprised no one said the Knicks yet. No, bro, I don't want him going Golden State. I don't want Giannis there. Yeah, you don't think they would trade for Giannis over Towns? No love for the Knicks, heard. Talking about where Giannis should go, Dave. That's what. Oh my gosh, could you imagine Giannis and Jokic together? You might as well hand the championship to Denver. Grizzlies is an interesting one. Where do you where do you think he would be going, bro? Where would Ja go? Because he's got a lot of drama he needs to sort out. That would be interesting. some some bum West team. That's funny. Could you imagine him in Minnesota with Ant Man? That would be crazy. That would definitely be crazy. Do we got do we got another like in us, gang? I see 29. Can we get to 30 likes? Yeah. Oh, Giannis to the Trailblazers. That's interesting. But yeah, him and Ant Man would be nuts. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all rock. Love the hearts. Thank you. Yeah, because Ant Man would get a lot of assists. He could just like throw the ball up and Giannis can dunk it. I mean, I don't know how many years he's got left, bro. I mean, Curry's like 36 or 37. How many years, honestly, does he want to play? I agree, Dave. I don't know how much longer KD wants to play. I mean, LeBron's 41, which is crazy. Like, for real. He wanted to come play in Charlotte. Heard that. That would be interesting. Steph to Charlotte's diabolical. Giannis to the Super Sox. That's hilarious. Oh, here's one. This would be nuts too. Giannis to the Thunder. Oh gosh, could you imagine that? Just give him the title. Giannis goes to the Thunder. Yeah, let's give him the title. Hey, how we doing? Welcome to the chat. How you doing tonight? Did something happen with them? Are you just hyped? Like the name, that's cool. Hey, what happened? We had 30 likes. Why did we go down to 29? What happened there? That wasn't very nice. We gotta get back to 30. Heard that, Dave. I mean, Shea Butter gets a lot of calls for sure. Oh, you like the Packers? Heard that. Welcome to the chat. If you like sports, wrestling, movies, and TVs, you've come to the right channel, my friend. I'm not a big soccer fan. Oh, holy moly. Um, everyone, I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I just looked at the time, it's after 3. This old man needs to get some sleep. Uh, y'all rock. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate seeing the new faces in here. Hopefully, see y'all again. You know, y'all the goats. I appreciate you. Um, I'll be back on Sunday night after work. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. I hope y'all be safe. I hope y'all be blessed. I hope y'all sleep good. And I'll see y'all Sunday night. Back on here, hopefully. I see you all. Y'all be safe. Be blessed. See you next time. Bye bye.